Okay, the hustle never stops. The hustle and the loyalty and the respect, all of which never stop. Ba 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 da 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 ba ba. So we had to back down a little bit. There's no denying that because we got our ass kicked by that Altaria. Altaria? I don't know. I don't know. How do you pronounce half these Pokemon? Also, this is our first wild encounter here. An Elekid. You know, I might actually try to catch this if I can figure out a way not to kill it. Beat up, maybe? Yeah, beat up might do it. So, I think I mentioned this before, but everything in this game has a way to evolve in the game. One of the settings of the random thing is, oh god, Horn Drill. Well, catching this just got a little trickier if we start missing. One of the things you can do in the randomizer, on top of random things, is making it so that every Pokemon has a way to evolve in-game. Because there's no way to trade, there's no way to do some of the weird stuff that you have to do for Pokemon to evolve. So we could get an Electivire out of this. And I like Electivire, I used one on my team for a while. Good attack, decent other stats, pretty bulky. Not the best in speed, but, you know. And even then, Electabuzz, also solid. Drain Punch. I would like to get this Elekid if he'd stop ruining our day. Do I have to throw the Ultra Ball at it? I'd really like to not do that. Elekid is something, I don't know if it has a catch rate either. I've seen wild Electabuzzes. Is there wild Elekids in a game? I don't know, but I have a feeling our Umbreon's about to get Horn Drilled. Okay. Well, this is super effective, and it is going to put him further away from being caught, because he's going to have a little bit more health, but not so much that I'm dissuaded yet. Come on, Elekid, join the team. Why has everybody got to be so stubborn? Remember Umbreon? He was stubborn, but he came along for the ride. There we go. Join us. One of us. Well, Horn Drill is something I'm not necessarily sure that we need, but it's interesting at level 3. If we need like a Hail Mary against a boss, I guess, you know, we can try. Okay. Good work, Umbreon. Way to take the threat of Horn Drill and not even blink. The rest of this is just child's play. Just running along here. We have fought everyone else, but we have this thing up here waiting to happen. I think I'm going to go ahead and hold off on trying to get... Well, let's take a look real quick. I don't know that I want to really try and use this as a method to get Elekid some experience. I think we'll save that for later. I do think we're going to start Staryu, though. So expectations will be low. And I know he was the hero just recently, but that's not a trend. You should care more about your Pokemon. Because Dumbbutt apparently won off screen. Those who lecture how you should be nice to Pokemon, they cannot defeat me. Use an escape rope. Kind of wasteful, but I guess if he doesn't want to have to walk past me, because I'm being too much of a cool guy right now, he doesn't get much of a choice. A Max Revive, another interesting item for the early part of the game, but I guess if we get in a tight spot. Yes, very good. Final test. Now he should all have a bunch of dragons, and they're all mysteriously healed even though he just took an L like 4 seconds ago. But he's an elder, maybe he has mystical powers, I don't know. Boy, we really done stepped in it, didn't we? I don't know that I actually had the luxury of taking time with Staryu here, because if Salamence starts dragon dancing, we're going to have a problem on our hands. So I immediately regret putting him first. Just immediately. God. I'm going to try this, but if one dragon dance comes out, we're switching in a heartbeat. This is... Please kill me, Salamence. Yeah. Well... Should have done this before. Now we might be eating some damage here, because Pound, while not the worst, will hurt. Yeah. Now the only plus side about this, and the reason I'm going Umbreon here and not somebody else, is it almost guarantees we're going to go second. Means Payback's going to do beefier damage. Unfortunately, if it doesn't kill, we might start getting one shot from everything Salamence does. But, again, it does 1.5 more damage because it's second, so that's looking like 90 stab. That's good! Reflect! Wonderful! Staryu, you're getting totally outpaced here. Everybody else is useful. Oh god. So again, we know what Altaria has. Now he might have other attacks because it's going to probably be a higher level than the last one we fought, but only Umbreon could withstand a Dragon Rage, and he doesn't have enough health to do so right now. We're just going to stay put and hit this Altaria as hard as we possibly can. Like the last one, he's bringing out Hail, too. Well, we have a lot of conflicting news here. The good news is Altaria is dead, I think. It didn't use Dragon Rage. Uh-oh. It did go first, though. Alright, I think we need to do a thing here, and it's called Goodbye, Elekid. I want to have this hail damage stall it out. I hope it uses Brave Bird again. Twister. Didn't use Brave Bird, but it is going to take a hit of hail for this. Sorry, Elekid. Now we're going to Staryu next, with basically the same principle in mind. We may also have to go back to Umbreon. We also need to hope he doesn't have any kind of potions or anything. It's a little early for that kind of a mechanic to appear, but you never know in this game. Well, let's set up Reflect. Brave Bird would have killed, but he used Twister. Hell, we'll go for a Fury Attack. You're probably thinking, why didn't he do that first? Because Fury Attack's accuracy seems to suck a lot. Also, Dragon Dance on Altaria, too. Case in point. But the hail should finish this for us. Leaves a matter of what's left. That was a level 10. Good stats for Umbreon. Okay. So this is going to be another level 7, I think. You know what? Our starter all of a sudden has been caught up to. Not acceptable. Togepi should always be the strongest. Whenever Togepi's not on screen, the other character should be asking, where's Togepi? I'm a little disappointed that I'm outspeeded, but not surprised. Salamence is fully evolved and decently fast, and Togepi is an egg. Would have liked for that to have done a little bit more damage, but it's okay. Alright, we're on Paralysis Watch. Hey! Well, the hail's not going to kill next turn, so we got to stick in here and hope to get one more hit off. If not, we'll be switching, because I want Togepi to get some of this experience. Togepi's like, nah, man, I don't need it. I got it. 327 experience points. We might have 2 levels here. I don't know. I don't think so, but these are pretty easy to level. I believe Togekiss, and by extension the whole line, is the lowest possible total XP, tied with a bunch of other stuff, but like, you know, the lowest tier of XP needed to get to level 100, so that was almost a second level. So, the TMs I think are randomized, so this may not actually be Flash. Let's go look. No, it's False Swipe. Now, the HMs don't have this problem, and we don't need Flash right now. We're not going through Dark Cave. Even if we tried to, I think we'd be blocked by Rock Smash or Strength or something or other. And that's fortunate, because otherwise, right now, we would be stuck. We don't want that. We don't even have an escape rope, so we don't have a choice trying to be cool like our rival was, who just had to run out. I don't mind it because it's a chance to see something else, or maybe it could just be another Elekid, I don't know, but the encounter rate seems to be super low in here. Our Togekiss doesn't have... No, our Togekiss has pure power. Oh, wait, what's in front, though? Doesn't... I thought we had... Okay. So Umbreon was in front for a while, and that was why. I thought maybe that was the case. I don't know how to explain the fact that we just got out without an encounter, because Staryu's in the front now, but... I'm not going to ask questions. I'm just going to go heal up, because we took a bit of a beating. Not as bad as last time. And then it's straight over to the gym. In a way, I'm actually kind of bummed. And I say that because an all-dragon location, an all-dragon legendary location, although most dragons are strong. Okay, I guess they weren't all legendaries because Gabite was in there. A lot of legendaries, though. Would have been pretty cool later in the game. Would have been a lot more imposing because they would have had a bunch of fleshed-out attacks, and the stat gap would have been a little wider. Now, here it was still pretty intimidating. We did have a couple real close calls because of it, but... So you see like a level 3 Salamence, and you're like, whoa, Alright, so this clown. There's always one of these in every game. It's kind of weird. The grass type is weak against the flying type. That's true. Neither one of those things is likely to come into play here unless Faulkner has grass types now. I do like how we sort of fight in the air here, and we also have the option of just being like, nah. No, super sneaky invisible blocks, but we need the fights, so we're going to take the fights. Faulkner's trying to mess with us by having us come up here, except unless he has like Ghost or Flying, this isn't going to make any sense. Looks like Poison, unless Stunky is also Dark. And he also has Snow Warning. Everything is a Snow Warning. I honestly should stop using Staryu. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to have to nurse him through another level or two until we either get a TM that can give him a meaningful attack, or he gets to level 13 or 14 or whatever he learns his next one. Seriously though, 2 misses in a row. Sorry, I just want you to know I'm actively rooting against you right now. Even if he gets this Fury attack off, he's still dead. So you know what? Oh, that's good. Let's drag this out even further. I don't even think Poison plus Hail is going to do it, but let's see. Nope. Aqua Ring to fight the poison. No. So we need 5 hits and at least 1 critical. Didn't happen. Okay, let's put out somebody who can do something meaningful. This is a weird matchup. No question. And I know that going in, but I still think this is gonna kill. Mm-hmm. Man. Venusaur also easy to level, it seems. Alright. I honestly think Umbreon's the strongest Pokemon on the team right now. So we're gonna leave him in the wings. We'll start with Togepi here. Ho ho! Are they? Is there a poison flying type that's a bird? If this is poison. Well, I still can't tell. I think these are supposed to be like Pidgeys. Sludge, quite painful at this stage of the game. But notice Togepi has much better defense than Staryu does, apparently. Oh! Togepi, whoa! Alright, 13. Attack does not go up. Thank God for Pure Power, otherwise this would not be going so well. We actually got very lucky with that, I have to admit. Well, I don't know about very lucky. Obviously, we would have found other Pokemon, but it was a lucky break for us, no question. Honchkrow. Let's stay put. Still, that means it is dark and not poison. That means Elekid, if he can outspeed something, could be useful here with Drain Punch. Unlikely, but could be. Or we could just go for that Hail Mary Horn Drill we talked about. 30%, I think. Oh no. This could be the beginning of the end. Okay, thank you, Togepi. Thank you for being unfazed by nonsense tactics. Don't get cocky. Also, I want to review. This guy talked about pushing us off the edge, watching us fall to our death, like that was acceptable. It's a little messed up, you know? Now, in a normal Pokemon situation, if this was the team I happen to have at this point, and I wouldn't, obviously, like I would not have a Venusaur, I would just go fight the gym leader. This is not a normal Pokemon situation, so we're gonna heal first. I don't know what Faulkner's rocking, but it's probably going to be something ridiculous. If Stunky is Pidgey, then we might be seeing an evolved form of that Skuntank? I don't know. Either way, I can't wait to find out.